I've been saving regularly, but I'm not sure if I've been saving enough.
I feel like I could be a little further ahead with my savings, but I'm just not quite there yet.
I have an RRSP, TFSA, so I have been saving for retirement through those.
I speak with my financial advisor about once a year.
I think we're going to start looking at it a little bit more in depth, especially now that I'm standing here talking to you. It's kind of woken me up to maybe think about it a little bit further.
That's good. We'll continue that. A recent Scotiabank survey found that Canadians spend an average of 2 hours a day worrying about their finances.
Joining us today to help us feel less overwhelmed is financial educator and author of the newly released book, Talk Money to Me, Kelly Keane. Kelly, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
So great to be here.
Good to see you.
That number is frightening, the 2 hours a day people are thinking about it. But I remember my mom said until the mortgage was paid, he worried about finances every single day.
I think it would be even higher, actually, because it really is something that's always on your mind, top of mind, and it's stressful. So what do we do to combat that?
Yeah, and that's the thing. That is time that you could be spending with your family, with friends. Now, next Monday is Blue Monday. It is reported to be the most depressing day of the year. You know, the credit card statements are coming in. The holiday time is gone. People have just like thrown out their New Year's resolutions, and then add to the fact that the RSP deadline is approaching. And quite frankly, guys, you know what? A lot of people don't really get the difference between an RSP and a TFSA. So in my new book, I break down all of those acronyms and where you could be leaving money on the table in the form of tax deductions and benefits. So it's so important that you reach out to a pro like a Scotiabank advisor, because even $25 a day, it can make such a big difference and alleviate some of that stress.
And that is the big thing. This is a good time of year to start thinking about. We're looking at it as a negative Blue Monday, but you can look at it as a positive and you go, I'm going to organize now and get these things in and start putting money in. And that money will grow quickly, won't it, when you start, even if the $25. And you have to look in the daily and go, if I keep doing this, it'll make a difference, rather than, look, I need $100,000 right now.
And that's the thing, is that just giving up, right? That just giving up. And it does. That's why, I mean, I think the most important thing to getting financially fit is that you don't have to do it by yourself. We self-diagnose when it comes to matters of money. We would never do that when it comes to our health, right? So what you want to think of the last time that you went on a road trip, right? You pulled out your phone, you got your trusty GPS app. I would never, ever take a road trip without it. It's going to calculate, tell you where you need to go, right, when you're going to get there. And the best part, it recalculates when you take a wrong turn. So what you want to think about is, you know, if you see someone like a Scotiabank advisor, that's your financial GPS. They're going to set your short and long-term goals. That's something too, right? A lot of people don't have goals. They don't even know what they're striving for. And then they're going to answer burning questions like, should you even go into an RSP? Or should you pay down your debt? Or how do you save for your home? And the neat thing about the Scotiabank advisor, they will build a financial plan for anyone. It doesn't matter your financial situation. Now, your viewers at home are probably super busy, right? They're like, oh my gosh, they're stressed out. They're getting ready for work right now and getting ready for school. So just do this. Get your phone out right now if you're watching this. Even if you can't make a commitment to look at your finances right now, get out your app of whatever you do for your reminders, your calendar, put it in right now for 2 days, a week, whatever, that you are going to make a commitment to look at your financial situation, get help, and then let your tech remind you when you're not so stressed and busy, that little thing comes up to say, hey, why don't you review your plan or get one if you don't have one?
Then you know you've made that first step to make yourself accountable, because you put it in the phone. That's an easy enough thing to do, and commit to the appointment, just like you do going to the dentist, the eye doctor, and everything else to get your finances in order with a guide, much like the GPS guide that we use, tools and experts to help us sort it out.
Yeah, and the RSP deadline's coming in quickly, right?
Yeah, March 2nd. And you guys always give so many great tips. So yeah, do that. Put it in your phone right now.
Great advice.
Because just watching it, you want to make sure that you follow through.
And it's one less worry, because you know you did that at least, and you can tell me that's doable. Where do we get more information, Cal?
At scotiabank.com/investing.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.